Hi, it's Tuesday afternoon. And Latifa, of course. And remember, this is my personal page because I can't get you guys to follow me on my business page. Doesn't matter. But I was thinking today, I love, love, love all the cooking channels, the Food Network, all of them. And then I found a good show. It's the British Cook Off, something like that. They it's in England, and they're in a beautiful field by a castle and these tents, and people come in and cook their family meals or they bake certain things. I don't know, because right now I'm not watching it, but I watch it all the time. One's for dessert, one that they make meals, and one they make pastries. So I'm watching the one that makes pastries. And a contestant on the show cooked very good, but when the judges would test his food, sometimes it wouldn't be up to par. And so one time a judge asked him, "Did you taste your food?" And the guy said, "No, I don't eat meat." So first I'm wondering, how are you even on that show? But secondly, you've got to taste your food. If you're cooking for other people, especially, you've got to taste the food to make sure that what they're getting is something that is really good and nourishing and that they would enjoy it. So that goes to this. There's a woman I follow on Facebook, and I've gone, not on Facebook, but I follow her. And I went last May or 2 Mays ago, I went to one of her workshops, a weekend workshop in San Diego. It was really, really great. So she had something on Facebook, and it said, "I eat my own food, eat your own food." But it meant that. But what it really means is anything that I talk to you about, any story I tell, any advice I have to give you, the answers to most of those questions at 5 on Fridays, the reason why I can answer those questions and I feel so secure about giving that information to you is because I eat my own food. I eat my own cooking. If I'm cooking a meal, I'm going to taste it before I serve it to you. If I'm saying something to you, I've done it or experienced it, usually everything, except for a few things. But before I can tell you about it, not just the theory because I have a PhD, not that, but my lifelong experience. I've been living for a minute. I've done a lot of work. I've lived a lot of places in the United States. I've been all over the world. So I tell you stuff that's true that I know about. That's why I have such faith in myself. And that's why I say, "Oh, I'm so good at that." Not to be pompous or arrogant, but because it's gifts I've been given from the universe. I have been given a gift to have a extra sense that can tell you what's going on wrong with you when I see you and what to do about it. That's something. So, but anyway, I eat my own cooking. So don't ever worry when you hear something that I tell you. Don't worry and say, "Is that right? How does she know that?" Blah blah. Well, she knows it because she's experienced it. From serious, serious, serious illnesses, I had no idea if I was going to live or die, to traumatic losses in relationships, to wonderful fun and great things, to exceptional travel and the cream of the crop of living. I mean, a lot of things. So, and then I went to school, got a PhD, and that added a lot to my toolbox. But you have to, so now for you, when you're going to see someone or work with someone or whatever, or tell someone something that you think is right or wrong, make sure that you're sampling your own, you're tasting your own food before you serve it to anybody. Make sure that you know what you're talking about. Make sure you've experienced it or somewhere close. Make sure you're not guessing. Make sure, because someone's life is in your hands. When you're telling someone, even your own children, unless you know really have a, and not just your deep conviction because you believe that because that's your belief. Let them figure out what their beliefs are, but what you really know, you can share with your children, with your friends, with me, with anyone. But don't share that unless you really know it, or at least be way open to something new because we don't know everything. And neither do I, but when I tell you something, I'm so sure of it. I'm sure of it. And because, like I said before, I sample everything I cook. And usually I prepare the meal and eat the meal and know what it tastes like. So I was just doing some work online and I thought I saw the woman that I went to San Diego to see, Lisa Sasevich. I saw that and she said, "Eat your own cooking." And that makes so much sense. So this post is just to let you guys know I eat my own cooking. I don't serve you up anything unless I know you're going to like it, or if you don't, if you try it, you'll go, okay, all right, like that. So if I ever give a free training, I'm going to start a new group on Facebook, a private group though. But in those groups, I'll give free trainings. But trust me, all those trainings come from my own personal experience. And then I've tested it out on clients, and they got great results. That's where it's going to come from, not some guesswork that I pull out of the sky. Because even though I'm happy and fun and communicative, I'm serious business and take care of my business. So I'll say again, thank you for being here, whoever is here. I see 3 people. Thanks for coming on. And if you have any questions, you can always message me. You can always post them here. And so be secure and rest assured that when you ask me a question, I know the true answer. If I don't, I'll find it for you. And everything I talk about, I know about. And I've been living for a long time and having some great experiences. Some of them were nuts. I thought I'd never come, like, how am I still here to talk about this? But by the grace of the universe, by the grace of God, here go I, or it could be however they say it. But so, and I'm happy. I love, love, love to do Facebook Lives because I should be a TV star. I should be on TV because I love to do this. But I had to think of something. What can I talk about? I just can't get on here and just say anything. But I have to always give you good content. If the good content is just to tell you, know what you're talking about. And always be flexible. Eat your own cooking. That's not my term. That came from Lisa Sasevich. I say, what do I say? People say, practice what you preach. Anyway, that's the theme for the day. And make sure that you're talking to people out there. And if you're listening and doing what they say, make sure you ask yourself first, how do I feel about this? Do I feel this will work for me? What's my gut telling me? Because the answer is always inside. So I guess like my 5-minute ramble, since it wasn't planned today, but don't forget, because it's just Tuesday, it's I'm going to say tell it Tuesday. Tell it. What you want to say? Tell it today. I just made that up. So anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm having fun, but I have work to do. I love you guys, whoever's watching. Remember, once again, I'll reiterate, eat your own cooking. Thank you. I'll see you soon tomorrow. Bye.